What is going on, guys, and welcome to another FIFA video. Today I'm going to be running over the new icon swaps, the best ways to do your icon swaps, what I recommend picking depending on your club, and also give you some hints and tips to actually get them done quicker as well. So let's get started, and I will show you first of all some things that I think you should do to make your grind quicker, and the best ways to do that as well, and also some hints and tips. So let's crack on. So first of all, let's go into objectives and see what you actually need to do. I've already started some of the online objectives, so I'll touch on them first. So I've completed, if I just scroll down, I've completed the Premier League one already. I already had a first owner Premier League team. Well, I've actually got a first owner club, so actually I've always got the players available to me. But if you don't, you can simply go into the upgrades and upgrade some of your silvers into golds, because that will actually give you some first owner Premier League players, should you not have that already. And that will get you sorted in that sense. And then obviously, if not, then you can open some of your League SBC packs as you want to, and you'll be able to complete that too. And that will help you get that done too, which obviously gives you first owner players as well. So that's how you get that done. So you can see here, we've done 6. You only need 8 first owner players, and you can put 3 of maybe your best Premier League players into that squad if they are, obviously, you've paid for them on the market, and then you can get this done relatively easy. Now make sure you're playing golden goal during this as well. It's no point of playing a full game. Most people do quit out if you do score first, and just make sure you're always getting an assist for the goal as well. Obviously, you don't want to be running through and scoring, because the assist won't count and you just have to play an extra match. So make sure that you're doing that, and then obviously make sure you're checking each requirement. So obviously for the Premier League, you need to get the finesses, and I believe on the Bundesliga, is it the Bundesliga? Sorry a minute, I'll just check for you. I think Serie A and La Liga, isn't it? Yeah, Serie A and La Liga, you've got to do through balls, so make sure that you're doing them. So we're actually working on that slowly as well. So we should get these done relatively quickly. Now, you've got 25 days to do it, but I would recommend trying to crack on with this as soon as possible, because you'll be then playing probably worse players at the moment. Obviously, a lot of people are just wanting to get the icons and are really excited to get the packs and stuff as well. Now, moving on to the squad battle ones, things like that. What I recommend doing is getting a silver squad together for one of the countries. So if that's Argentina or Brazil, and then make sure you're their first owner as well, if possible, because then you can get the first owner one done there. So as you can see, I'll show you in a second the squad we built for that. We had first owner Argentinians, so I've got all of them into a squad, and I'm playing it on Legendary just to get the extra points, which I can then get the packs for squad battles as well. So we get some extra points per win, which is great, because then we'll get some extra packs we can save for Team of the Year, which is obviously perfect. So we got one done there already, and then you've got the Argentina players done there as well, and the silvers. So we're basically getting 3 requirements done after like one set, if you get what I mean. Now, obviously there's other parts here, which is the Eredivisie. I recommend just trying to use golds in this one. It's probably best just to like get it done. Obviously it's a bit of a grind, but it's obviously worth it at the end, because you get your tokens. And then obviously then there's the Brazil as well. Probably if you do the Argentina silvers, just do the Brazilian golds. If you do a Brazil silvers, then do an Argentina gold. But make sure you're using first owners and your silvers, then you don't have to do individual objectives each time. You can actually get them done across like 6 games. You'll get 3 tokens, and then the other ones you'll just have to work on separately. And then the next thing I would say is make sure that when you're doing these objectives, if you can, and get a first owner squad, try and do that, so then you get that one done as well. And then finally, obviously the 13 weekend league games. Obviously try and qualify through the playoffs. You'll get wins for that as well. That will count towards your weekend league matches. And then any you pick up over the weekend, also you'll get them added onto that too. So you need to get 5 wins to qualify for the champions. So that's obviously leaves you only needing, I believe, 7. So 7 or 8 matches to win to get that final token there. And then that will get you all sorted for icon swaps. Now, I will show you a little bit of a technique here. So if you go into the squads here, obviously, if you didn't know this already, the reason I chose Argentinian silvers is because I had some silvers, but I was also low on a few players and positions. I had to put in the Argentina Sudamericana keeper there, and also put some Libertadores players in there as well. And what that's allowed me to do is get a full first team squad. And if you guys should have a lot of these players in your squad, you might not realise that they're also silver as well, and they also count. So that's just another tip there that you can use to get that sort of section done. And that's why I chose Argentina, because obviously there's a lot of Argentinians in the Sudamericana and the Libertadores. And then make sure that you've put 3 team of the weeks onto the bench, because then what you can do is there's also another objective out which you can get a pack from, which is in, go into objectives here. It's for the silver stars, where you get a rare mega pack at the end of it, and then you also, the silver beast, you get a rare mega pack at the end of it with some XP, and then you also get the 75 plus packs here, which is obviously always nice, and you get obviously about 1,600 in the end with the extra bit of, maybe even a bit more than that actually, XP that you get there, which is going to help you finish your season progress before the end of the season, and also at the same time get an extra pack which you didn't expect. And yeah, you're looking good there. Now also remember, when you're doing these icon swaps, if you think, I can't bother to go for them objectives, you're all sort of hitting some of these milestones as well on these packs, which again you can save for team of the year, which is going to be great because you can obviously win a lot of these. And what I'm probably going to do is, once I've got my icon swaps, I'm just going to try and every now and then go in a couple of games a day, because you get loads of rage quits, which will enable me to get loads of quick wins, which will enable me to get some good packs there, again for team of the year, which obviously would take a lot longer had there not been like a game mode where everyone sort of rage quits in. So that's another technique you can do. And then obviously we'll touch on some of the things I think you should take in terms of the icon swaps, and some of the things, well, the route I'm going to go down for my picks. So I do need a centre back in my squad, and an icon centre back is perfect for me. So you basically get 18 swaps. You get 9 for the first 25 days, and then after 25 days, EA will then release the other 9 tokens for objectives again. So I'm going to take Rio Ferdinand. He is until it refreshes here. I don't know what's going on, but I believe he is 7 and the base icon pack is 8. If you don't need Ferdinand, then go for the base icon pack. Yeah, 8 tokens there. And then obviously pick up, I would say, this one, so the 81 times 25. If you're getting Ferdinand, then get Ferdinand and then get the 82 plus 25. And then when obviously the other tokens come out, I'll be picking up the 83 times 25 and the 81 times 25. And then all these 3 packs will be there available for me for Team of the Year to open, which should be absolutely massive for that. I'm going to have 75 basically times rated follow players there, which is going to be unbelievable for grinding during Team of the Year as well. So I'm absolutely excited for that. However, you could always take Casillas as well if you need an icon goalkeeper to link up some of your players at the back in defence. And then if you want to go a bit higher, then you can obviously look at some of the bits up here. So you could do the mid icon there, 10 tokens, and then open, I believe, all these packs here. So is that 15? That's 18. So you'd miss out on 1. So if you were going to miss out on 1, I'd make sure you're missing out on this one here, the 81 times 25. I would do these 2 packs and then the mid icon. That's another route you can go down. And then should you want any of these players up here, obviously I'll try and do the player that you want and then try and get one of the packs for the fodder, because that's going to help you obviously further down the line. I wouldn't recommend some of these ones up here. I think they're a bit of a waste. For example, this one here is going to cost you 14 icon swaps. Now, it does look good because you get a player pick and it's it's exciting and stuff like that. But realistically, you're going to get 2 dead base to mid icons, so it's probably best to go for something a bit more secure. I think Zambrotta here is actually not a bad one to go for. You can obviously get him, and then you'll also have another 4 icon swaps, which will enable you to get one of the packs as well, which is maybe a route to go down if you want a right back that's going to sort of be good enough for you to probably team of the season realistically. And then obviously these ones up here I wouldn't even bother with. Rooney, as much as he looks like a fantastic card, and if you really want him and he's one of your favourite players, then sure, grind to him, he looks great. But I think over time you'll see better cards come out, and most of you already will have better cards. So that's my summary of icon swaps and some hints and tips there. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like on the video, and any other tips you've got for any of our community, do drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, take care, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.